There are people who are rich and there's people who are like, fuck you rich, and it is the most wild thing to go out with somebody like that. When I first moved to Miami, like I said, I was in there like swimwear. I was anywhere and everywhere, and I went to Kiki's, which is a place to go on Sundays, and there's spots for yachts to pull up, and there's one yacht that's always there, and I roll into Kiki's and I roll in with a mission. I'm like, I am getting on that yacht. They'll do bottle service and everything on the yacht. It's just like you're in your own separate like section. It's like ultimate VIP. I think to park your yacht there in general for the night is like $50K. I think. I don't want to like, I'm pretty sure. I'm like dancing on the table. I'm like making direct eye contact with the people on the boat, and I'm like, after I put in some work, one of the boat crew like waved, and he was like, so me and my girlfriend were like, okay, bye guys, bye promoter. No idea whose boat this is, but we just know it's a massive yacht. I've never been on a boat this big in my life. I made myself right at home. I was frolicking around that yacht. I was wearing like the captain hat. We were smoking hookah. I asked the owner of the boat, I was like, oh, like, what do you do? And he was like, oh, I just like created, let's just say he's the CEO of a very prominent delivery company. After the boat, he was like, do you and your girlfriend want to come out with us? We're going to this place. And we're like, yeah, sure, why not? It's not like I had an interview at 8 a.m. I did. And we go, me and her had our own personal bodyguards. Like, what? I literally felt like royalty. And we get to the place and it was kind of empty, and they dropped like, I don't know, $5K on like a bottle immediately as soon as we walked in. And this is not a flex. Like, this is not my money. I could never. And we were like, oh, it's kind of dead here. And he was like, oh, it's no problem. We can just leave. And I was like, but you just bought a bottle. Like, we have to stay. And he was like, no, if you don't want to stay here, we can just leave. And I was like, oh, okay. We ended up going somewhere else. I honestly don't even remember, but I do remember completely missing that interview that I had. I went out with this guy a couple other times, and let's just say every time was fucking crazy. This guy works hard and parties harder. That's classic Miami for ya.
Definitely a very Miami video. 50 grand to park the yacht at Kiki. Shout out to Kiki. Love going there on the yacht. It's always a good time. But it's not 50 grand to park the yacht. It's 100 grand. No, I'm just kidding. They're cool. They always take good care of you. Love this video, and shout out to Kiki. You want to learn more about yachts, or you want to take a yacht to Kiki? Hit me up.